Hi and welcome back to Down the Shed. It looks a bit bright on the camera. 600 subs. Yeah, never mind. So here we have, I think it was like £9 from B&M. So the other camera's recording. This is my dog's harness. It is LED, or at least one side of it is. The other side's broken. He's managed to snag it, tear it, and rip the LED out. So what we're going to do is, there's the main unit, rechargeable. Quick flash, slow flash, steady. We're going to remove that from the harness itself and see what we can do when we find a suitable screwdriver. That might do. Yep, that'll do. Cool, they're long. And the only thing I've got to remember when taking this apart is the other side is still connected to one of the LEDs. So I don't know if we can strip this wire. Yeah, there we go. So let's see what we got. Hopefully we should be able to fit. So there's one screw in that main piece holding it together, then the 4 screws that bolt in the back. So they're probably long enough so they hold plastic together as well as the base plate on the back of the harness. So let's see if we can find a suitable LED. I reckon we're looking at 3mm for them. I've got others. Are they 3mm? No, I think they are. Are they 3mm or 5mm? They could be 5mm actually. Yeah, they're going to be 5mm because those tiny little buggers are 3mm. So let's see which we want first. Let's grab that one again. So there's a 5mm and there's a 3mm. So you can see the difference in size. So let's see which fits. So basically there's a slot. So we get it on this camera. There's a slot in the plastic there which is pretty much spot on for a 3mm. Yeah, we're looking at a 3mm. Oh, I hate opening these little plastic things, they go everywhere. Right, so let's see if we can get any power out of this into the LED first. So the long leg is your positive and the short leg is your negative. So that should be negative. Let's get it on and working. He says, having dropped the LED. Right. That should be negative. That should be negative. That should be positive. Yeah, there we go. Although it does cut the other side out. That's weird. So that's uber bright in there. I wonder if that's using a white LED. I'm guessing it's green. I'm not sure why that's cutting out like that. Daisy May. Let's try a different LED. See what happens. Could be anything really. I don't know. I don't understand. It should just be basically LED. Oh, that's a bit better. So it didn't like that LED. Now this one, as you can see, is lighting up. Nothing to the intensity of that one. Let's try a white one. Well, that white's a bit better. Let's try a yellow one. And then we'll try a different green one. Yeah, the yellow's a bit dim. I think yellows take more power. So the white one appears to be in good standing. What we got here? Red, blue, green flashing. We don't want green flashing. We want green clear. Right, that's the positive. That's the negative. Right, that's a green. That's nice and bright, as you can see. So what we shall do, Sherlock, see if we can solder that in. So we need to tin that. I shall do that. Oh, shut it, we'll do it on camera. Let's get it fired up. That can go back up there. A cupboard of many things. God, my desk is getting messy now. Projects, bits of camera, wires. So let's switch that off for a minute. Need to figure out how I'm going to make that. Well, that doesn't fit too bad. If we just cut a little bit more slot into there, we can glue it in. See how it works. See, with some tape or whatever on there, I reckon that'll be fine. Well, the first thing we want to do anyway is actually, let's see if we can test that. This is going to be awkward to hold and work at the same time, like that. We need to solder one side on to start with, so let's get the better solder. Go. Right, let's see what we've got. Hopefully we've got a little bit of tin solder on both of them. Close enough. Right, so now what we'll do is we'll snip these legs back, keeping the short one short and the longer one longer, so we know which is which. So let's just retest that, make sure we're good. Yep. So now we need one of our helping handsies. Oh, apparently I can do a lot of my community service online by completing courses. It's a freaking result, isn't it? Why do effort when you can do it online? Right, so we want to tin these legs. I reckon I could cut that a bit shorter even. Tin these. Like so. Connect some wires. This is be the tricky bit. I want to turn that around. Let me zoom that in a bit. And we'll grab us a cable. Show us negative. So that's the back one. We'll do that first. Oh, no good. Wait for it to change colour. Yep, that's good. Get the positive on. We'll put some sort of tape on these to stop them touching. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Ow. Hot, hot. That's too hot. I'll have to let go for a minute. Get some more solder on his leg anyway. Might make it easier to get out. Get this one on. Right, that's in, so we should have, oh, for frick's sake. So after all that, we've gone and, you might have noticed the purposeful mistake there. We soldered the white one in. Sherlock! Right, tell him, boy. Alright buddy, that's enough. Sherlock, what's this? Just wait. He took that literal, didn't he? Just fucking helped himself. Good boy. Leave it. You've just stolen one. Daddy was going to give you it. Right, so let's try again. That's better. So there we have that. So hopefully now, turn it off again. Hopefully now when I place that in here, it will shine. Sherlock, thief, bad dog. Oh shit. Right, hopefully. That should. There we go. It's not as bright, it's not as good, but it is definitely doing the job. Well, that's better than I expected. Not as good as I hoped, but better than I expected. And it is fairly tatty now, but I'm not going to grumble. What I've got to do now is figure out where all these screws, fucking spider, figure out where all these screws go through. Right, so let's try and get this back together. Oi! Fucking arguing, you two pieces of crap. Well, this bit's going to be harder than I thought. Where's the bloody screwdriver I had? Right, that's one of the screws through. Could be. There we go, I've got two of them in anyway. That's better than nothing. That's quite a neat little job actually. I was pleased with that. So far we've got our lights working again. I've still got to figure out how to finish this off. But we will cross that bridge shortly. Where did I see that white tape? Was there some white tape somewhere? I know where it is. I might have to go indoors and have a look. Right, so let's get these last two screws in. I mean, this one has got to the point where it's pretty beat up. But there's no harm in repairing something for a YouTube video and getting a little bit more longevity out of it. I wish these two dogs would stop arguing. All she's got to do is be nice to him. She picked on him when he was a tiny pup, smaller than her. I tried warning her, he's going to grow. He's like 20 times her size now. He just bops her on the head. It's so funny. Right, so that is screwed back together. So as you can see, we've got our steady burn LED. Now is to go about fixing it. I need to go and find some tape. And that'll work a treat. Right, I is back. Obviously. We've got some white tape. Anyway, some somewhere. I think this had shrink tube on it before, some sort of white shrink tube, but I think this will be good enough. As long as it holds that LED in that plastic thing. I mean, it's not as good as the other side, but we don't know what voltage, what type of LED they had in there at the time. And to be fair, it's not that great, but it works. And bearing in mind he's going to trash it again in no time. Okay, let's turn the shed's internal light out. We'll see just how not good it is. Right. Okay, so there's the good side, obviously, and there's the repaired side, which, yeah, it's got a bit of a glow to it. I mean, the camera makes it look better than it is. There's the original side and there's my side. So I think basically the original LED in there, oh sorry, I just kicked my dog in the face. I think the original LED that I haven't replaced is basically a brighter LED than what I've replaced it with, but it's better than it was, so I consider that a result. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in whatever my next video is going to be.